good?
If you can, but they're moving.
the indigenous people taken to Mission Santa Cruz and San Juan Bautista during Spanish colonization of the Central Coast is today working hard to restore traditional stewardship practices on these lands and heal from historical trauma.
All right, we've got a lot of beautiful films for you here tonight. But before we get started with anything, we want to go over some house rules. RESPECT, what does that spell? Respect! And what does it mean? Silence your phones, please. Please take out your phones right now and either turn them off or just turn them to silent so that nothing makes any noise during any of the films. Also, we would love if you could refrain from eating during any of the films, even though, hey, you're all eating tonight. But don't eat any snacks because it'll probably make some crinkling noises or something, and we don't want that happening during any of the films. Also, we'd love if you could refrain from talking during any of the films, or during when the producers or directors are talking about their films up here, because we want to stay respectful. Emergency exits. Let's lock in. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Please note that the closest emergency exit to you may not be the door you came in through. So just go to the one closest to you so we can be as safe as possible, just in case of emergency. Which, we'll be fine. Please stay until the end. Last time, I think we had some people leave early, which, if you have to, get out of here. But ideally, we want you all to stay through the end. Also, because we have a surprise for you. Get into that. But also, please do not leave the building while the films are playing. Because those doors, if they open, let in hella light pollution, that shines directly on this screen, and it'll dilute the films. We won't be able to see them in their true glory. So please don't exit the building if you cannot exit the building during the films. The doors will be open in between films. That's pretty much it.
All right. Before we jump into these films, here are just a few things about the formatting of tonight's festivities. We are bringing back Q&As. We're going to be interviewing the producers and directors of every film. In between each film, we have a lot of really interesting and intriguing questions. I promise it'll be a lot of fun. And probably the most exciting part is that
awards are back! So we brought them back, but they're a little different this time. Yeah. So, first of all, of the awards, we're going to have something called the Golden Slug Awards, which, I know, which are going to be presented by the producers of each film to someone from their production which they feel deserve to be rewarded for their great work on set, either just being really helpful or bringing something beautiful to the production. Then, we're going to have sort of Oscars-esque award section. We have a committee, okay? We set up a committee, and over the last week, they've been watching all of the films and deciding on special awards to give to each of the films individually so that nobody's left out and everybody gets highlighted for what really makes their film shine. So that's what we're going to have. It was voted on by a committee, but get this. There's going to be another award at the very end. Guess who gets to vote for it? Y'all! At the very end, we are going to have the audience favorite award, where there will be a QR code up on screen, and you will get to vote for which film you thought was the best of the night. So that's why we want you to stay to the end, so you can watch all of the films and vote for your favorite. Thank you. All right. For the first film of the night, we would love to welcome to the stage the Sacred Hunger's producers to introduce the film and to introduce themselves. Please come to the stage, producers of The Sacred Hunger.
Hi. I produced this movie, and I directed it, and I wrote it, and I'm acting in it. And I wrote a shanty at the end, and it's originally, it's supposed to be 15 minutes. We had to cut it down for this. It's still amazing. It's still awesome. And you guys are gonna love it so much, but director's cut coming soon, and I want you guys to watch that too. But you guys are gonna love this so much. Thank you.
The gold mustn't be held by blackened hands such as yours. Blackened hands such as I, ponder ye own 20 fingers. This gold is nothing but pills. 40 moons, maybe more, and all you speak of is gold. What good is gold for men abandoned by gods of sea? Rotting, hungry, dead sailors walking, stricken down are we by the furious divine. Treasure means nothing to a bloody skeleton, do we? How many times must I tell ye? Your thickened skull has been ridden with madness and maggots. Delusion, do we? Delusion!
Hit me.
Oh. Reminds me of the great Cardinal Island raids on the Jorge Dios mule tree. 22. Stormy weather, one might say a typhoon.
Stories, stories, and stories. Babbling, babbling, babbling.
Don't you interrupt me tales, Dewey!
Your tales are nothing but horn-swallowing funnel tales.
Yet the fuck? Shut up, you pig! You greasy pig! Oh, even reduced to nothing but a sea-swinging animal. Sunken is your pride. Stinking is your brain. What are you doing? What are you doing? No! 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 Spit it out! Spit him out! No! God damn it, do it! Just spit it out right now! You rotten, waken son of a whore! That's our only goddamn entertainment, Dewey! The only thing keeping me intestines away from the tip of me long steel-rusted blade. The only thing breathing in me head. I told you to spit him out, why?
'Cause I'm starving, Jill! Just like you were.
Terrified, cunning, good old Henry Conquer the Third. I told you to spit him out, didn't I? Told you we ought to respect the corpse.
Survivor, Dewey!
Ye survived to die.
There's yourself, landlubber! Ye ain't the common boy! The body ye hold is brittle as me rotten teeth! Farce, 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 farce! Burn our precious booty! Always good corn! Ye bootlicking captain's boy! This gold is the devil! Curse those who be saying such things! Call this shanty the secret hunger. Oh! No, Dio! No, Dio! God! I miss our ship.
Aye.
The sea god taketh,
Aye.
and should us out her arse. Oh! Oh! Oh, this gold ain't even got the pot to blast me seed up into. Where am I meant to bury me cumbold? The ever-present mouth of the Kraken Mother Virgin, herald to the daughter of oil.
Oh, you're crazy, Dia. Oh,
We're off to sea, Dewey.
Hello, Dewey. The ocean holds many secrets. The land holds many truths. If the land is a liar, what does that make the sea if not a safe haven for the honest?
what?
I want you to fuck me, Dewey. Yeah, you need me bad, huh, Dewey?
Me booty, yeah?
Yeah, every pirate needs the booty,
treasure.
huh? Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah?
No! 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 No!
I told you. I told you to stop, Jill. And that any more would lead us scars. I've seen death, Jill, with me own two eyeballs. 'Cause ye been disrespecting the captain.
Oh, ye bloody liar!
I ain't lying, the land is.
Hulali! Hulala! 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 Hulali! 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 La 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 la! Thought we were disrespecting him. Using another man's blade makes ye a scoundrel.
Your damage has already been done. The booty told me. Death told me.
Or the booty! Oh, the booty told you! Stop! Starving are we? Thirsty are we? Rabid? Stranded are we? But the booty, the gold is all you care for!
Stop it, Dio. I'll get ye.
How about you do it then, you scurvy dog? You mutton-chopped, ball-swinging Humpty! The great divine has chosen us! We are no longer sailors. We are soldiers, reporting for duty, ready to protect the great big blue mother sea. Oh, come little seabird who drinks from the fountain, teach for me the color of gold. And come all you seabirds that I am a-counting, pray for me the riches of old. And come little sailor who lives in the mountains, sharpen all the teeth you have grown, and grab a big ale for to sleep on the poop deck, awaken a siren's old tale, and dream like a colored and cry for your mother, now married to the hunger of gold.
The gold.
Can we get you back up on stage? Okay, a couple of questions for you. The costumes for your film were striking and beautifully put together. What were some inspirations?
Well, I wanted it to not, I didn't want it to be just pirates stranded on an island. I wanted it to be cartoon pirates stranded on an island. So I was thinking, you know, with Dewey like Shmi, and then with my character Geo, like Captain Hook, kind of, even though he wasn't the captain, but that like red vibe, I really wanted that. And then we just, yeah, we cut up the costumes, and we just rolled them through wet mud, and then we just started going.
Awesome.
What was the weirdest thing your actors had to consume on set?
Well, Griffin, who played Dewey, he had to eat sand and cards, and he's right over there. Shout out Griffin. Yes! And I had to eat ground beef from my roommate's stomach that was just covered in wet blood for like a long time. It wasn't good. It was not good. But it was edible at least. Shout out Atlas for the edible blood.
I was gonna ask fake blood, right? What was your favorite line for the film, and can you repeat it for us in the accent?
My favorite line, I don't know. A favorite, like, I don't really have a blackened hand such as I ponder ye own 20 fingers. This gold is nothing but bilge. 14 moons, maybe more than all you speak of is gold. What good is gold for men abandoned by gods of sea? Rotting, hungry, dead sailors walking, stricken down on me by the furious divine. Treasure means nothing to a bloody skeleton, Dewey. How many times must I tell you? Your thickened skull has been ridden with madness and maggots. Delusion, Dewey! Delusion!
Next, please welcome to the stage the producers for Audio Slug to introduce themselves and their film.
directed the film.
Hello, I'm Alan, a producer for OTS.
I am Irby. I'm also a producer for OTS.
My film, Audio Slug. I just want to thank everyone in OTS who were able to make this film possible, and also thanks to my dad for inspiring this film. I hope y'all enjoy it.
The button says record. Does this thing play vinyl? Day 106. It's hard to tell if the band is morphing into the dorm or if the dorm is simply becoming part of the band.
Air's too dry.
Strings damaged.
The universe is speaking.
That's the tone warming up.
No, the string is damaged.
So, what's your deal? Who are we dealing with here?
I'm Ronathan Miners. I'm from Calabasas, California, and I play the drums and the guitar.
Jennifer Logan. I've lived all over the world. Walnut Creek, Middle Valley, and Menlo Park. I play 2 guitars.
And I'm Asher. I play the guitar, but I'm also the lead vocalist.
Lead vocalist.
Nah, man, because it's your job to turn me into gold.
People say we're too loud, but the dorm walls are thin. That's an administrative choice.
Are you worried about quiet hours?
No. Quiet hours are propaganda. This one is
Sorry, I'm sorry.
This one is called Housing Situation. Get it together, okay?
Is that a song?
It's more of a sound situation.
You guys ready? Okay.
Nope.
Born ready.
You
Let's
ready?
do it.
You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that one.
That was restrained.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's finals week. Please, can you keep it down?
He's trying to suppress us.
He's trying to sleep.
Oppression often wears khakis.
So, what's it like being the RA for Audio Slug?
You want my honest thoughts?
Yeah, speak your truth, brother, sister.
I do not have a problem with music or instruments. I love music.
Are you sure?
I don't have a problem with students practicing in their rooms.
Oh, it seems like you have a problem with it.
I wish
Just like
them
in-
nothing
Honestly,
but the
it was,
best
like, really hard
on their
trying to get
journey,
the drum kit
and
all the
I
way
hope
up
they
there.
learn
And I'm not
to
sure if you're
respect
really
people. Okay, is
understanding.
this my interview or your interview? Because this is the 3rd time you've interrupted me in the past 15 seconds.
I don't know if I like your aggression, big dog.
Well, I don't know if I like how you conduct your interviews, dog.
Do you think that Audio Slug is like a unity of thought and experience, all combining with thousands of years of music history? Or do you think it's something totally new that's just never been seen before? Trick question. It's both. What genre are we today, guys?
We're not experimental. We are a spiritual experience which happens to involve and include music. In a word, post-forest.
Stone rock. Schist core.
I'm shisting in my pants right now. History in the making.
No. Stones are solid. Rock is loud. We're sticky.
Twig core.
Twig core?
That's loud.
Fellas. Genre confused. Hand gaze. Umami grunge wave.
Are we a grunge band?
No.
We're like the Eminem of grunge wave.
So, what do you think of the hit band Audio Slug?
I don't think about them.
What?
Oh, you mean those jokers from 239? Yeah, I fucking hate those guys. They suck ass.
Who are you?
I'm their roadie.
Why do they need a roadie? They're not even on tour.
Worst neighbors ever.
Care to elaborate?
Sure, yeah, just give me a sec.
Do you know where the nearest bathroom is?
Hey dog, have you heard of the band Audio Slug?
Please, move out of the way, I gotta go.
They think they're legends? They're not even the shit. They're not even the sharp. They're like the absence of a sharp.
Please let me through, I swear to God, please. It's running down my leg.
Okay, but how would you describe their impact on campus culture?
Like, they should be just like canceled. Like,
I hated them at first, but then they kind of grew on me like a cancer.
You know, I'm not normally a judgmental person, but...
Oh my God, they are so annoying.
Please, get away.
I have not left my dorm in a week and a half.
I don't think about them.
I can't help listening to them, even though I know
They
suck.
suck.
Sorry.
It's the big show, and we've got a big audience, and baby, they're waiting to be rocked. And Audio Slug is here to answer their prayers. Ignore them. Focus on me. Zoom in.
I once had a dream that everybody I knew hated me. I don't think I have any real friends. My bandmates, my should raise their prices again. I am not playing a real guitar. I believe in myself, but probably not too much, because I am not playing a real guitar. These cymbals are annoying. They are in my ear. There are cymbals all around me. I see the dark fairy everywhere. I am so afraid of going to sleep, because if I go to sleep, then I will probably wake up again.
Where do you think you're going? I'm not done talking. Hey, come back! Hey, come back! I'm not done talking!
I would not be surprised if Audio Slug appeared on my Spotify Wrapped this year. Please welcome back up to the stage the Audio Slug producers and director. Alrighty. Please tell me, what was it like acting and directing in the same film?
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a challenge because I've never directed before, but thanks to some of the fantastic members of OTS, shout out to Liam, who helped me out with like the camera stuff, because honestly I have no idea how to work that kind of stuff, but yeah. At first it was a bit of a challenge, but then I got used to it. Yeah. What were some of the challenges that you faced filming in a dorm?
Well, it was very cramped, so we pretty much only had everyone that we needed, so we had some people waiting outside, unfortunately. We also had our boom operator in like the very corner of the room, so we didn't get him on camera. We had our slate outside too, so it was kind of troublesome every take, needing to like open the door, get them back in, and then close the door again.
You guys, as a student media group here on campus, are called On the Spot. Was there any solutions you had to come up with on the spot during the production of this short film?
Yeah, one thing we kind of had to deal with, like, the day of filming is one of our actors, actually one of, like, the main band members could not be there on our Sunday, and so we had to have another crew member fill in for him, and basically, like, just put a wig on him and the, like, flannel or whatever he was wearing, and then luckily it was the back of his head, but that was something we had to deal with on the day of. And also we did have to have a lot of, like, crew. We didn't have a bunch of extras, so we had to have crew kind of fill in for those extra roles that, like, the students, like myself, as you saw. But yeah, those were times when, like, we had to find solutions for sure.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go back to your seats. That was amazing. Next up, please, I would love to welcome to the stage the producers for FPC's Cash Grab. Hey, yo.
Hi guys, I'm Angie. I'm Sally.
I'm Yuri. And I'm Finn.
And this is our next film, Cash Grab, and we would like to thank our lovely, lovely, lovely cast and crew. It's been grind city for the past 10 weeks, especially in post-production. So shout out editor, shout out Kathleen. We're excited for you guys to see our film.
All right, those seeds should start growing any second now, and you guys can watch the full growth play out right here on @Liam Saves the Planet, where we're saving the planet every day, baby. Woo! Woo!
Liam, sweetie, what are you doing here?
the 10 second. Hey guys. That was insane. Your film was inspired, of course, by classic heist films such as Ocean's 11, which was mentioned in the film. How would you describe your approach to creating a fresh take on the genre?
Yeah, so I feel like typically a lot of the time heist films revolve around personal gain. It's stealing money for yourself or enriching yourself, and this is environmentally conscious. This is a film for helping the world, not just yourself. And so I like to think that that's our new spin on the genre. Is really much more socialized heist.
Totally.
This next question is really, really fun. Which producer would be your getaway driver?
I think it'd definitely be Sally, because in the Honda CRV, she whips like 120 down bay. Ben only does 110, and he can't drive, so that's definitely Sally.
Okay, good to know. For the director, what was the transition like between assistant directing to becoming the director?
I think the transition between those two was honestly pretty smooth. With assistant directing, I got a lot of comfortability with getting to know the crew, and honestly, we had an amazing cast and crew, so shout out to you guys. But yeah, it's honestly been pretty rare.
Thank you guys.
In the audience. And yes, go whichever way you would like to. Could we please have the producers of the deep dive come up on stage?
Hi, my name's Austin Micah. This is my sailing film that I made for 172. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Just figuring out lights. Sorry. You guys know how it is. Don't make. Cheer if you're gonna watch the Oscars tomorrow night.
Cheer if this is better than the Oscars.
Raise your hand if you think that F1 is going to win Best Picture. And now I can't see any of you, so I'm going to assume 0 people raise their hands. I think that'd be right. All right, enjoy this film.
Disney films are making me really excited to play Mermaids at the Beach next quarter. Could we please welcome back up to the stage the director and producer of Deep Dive? What was it like filming underwater? How'd you do it?
It was pretty miserable, extremely cold. We had to be really drunk to film in the water, and I had this like 20-year-old off-brand GoPro that we used. So yeah.
Sounds like a good time. What sort of styles of films, or specific films, were inspirations for you for this film?
The biggest inspiration for sure was The Passion of Joan of Arc. I really liked how that silent film just used like expression. Also, obviously The Lighthouse, and then John Carpenter's The Fog were pretty cool too.
You created such a cohesive production design. How difficult was it to keep the film on theme while working with modern technology and spaces?
So a lot of people would call me a hoarder. I like to say a collector. I have a lot of just like weird antique stuff that I just repurpose for everything, and then I repurpose the same shed for every film. So yeah.
Very resourceful. Thank you so much. Please have a seat.
All right, you guys, for our next fantastic film of the night, can we please welcome to the stage the producers for FPC's Unraveled. I'll give you the mic to introduce yourself and the film.
Hello guys, my name is Ethan, I'm one of the producers.
My name is Sterling, I'm also one of the producers.
I'm Charlie, I'm one of the co-pros. I'm Simon, I'm one of the other co-pros. And this is Unraveled. It's a very weird, kind of trippy course through like literally a period of like 13 minutes of this girl's life that is super dramatic and weird, but also really, I think, super cool. And our crew did a lot of insane work on this, and we're so proud. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
All right, next up, it's Pete and the Cats.
Even in control. Without you, I'm only half whole.
Aren't you forgetting something?
It's not you. Hey, you're gonna be late. Wake up. Hey, you're gonna be late.
You're running round my head. That's marked the path.
I'm so sorry, I'm late. There's a crazy accident on the highway and...
No worries, sweetheart. It's your time to waste. I've got about 15 minutes until my lunch.
Well, I've been meaning to get an agent for a while now. It's been impossible to get gigs around here. I'm sure you know.
I thought there'd be 2 of you here. Where's your other half? Look, I'm gonna be honest. Have you written anything new lately? And now you're not even together anymore.
I've had a rough couple of months, but I'm performing a show tonight. If you just see me play, I swear, I change your mind, really.
The show? This is an open mic. Look, I think you need to be more realistic, Julia.
What are you talking about? This is our dream. You want to just give up? Not give up, but we need money. We need to be able to pay our rent. The music could pay our rent and more. You just need to give it time. If you just spent a little less time working, you could focus more on recording. Are you kidding me? At least I have a job. My job is to play, and I do that. Anybody could sing. Look, I don't know. Maybe we're just too different.
All right, let's give it up for Pete and the Cats. Next up, performing for the first time in a couple months, it's Tulia and Chloe. Excuse me, sorry. Just Tulia.
Thank you for coming. I'm even in control. Without you, I'm half a whole. Steady and
I think the colors in that one were absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that the red pops on screen. All right. For Mr. Director, how does coming from an acting background... Wait, do you guys want to know a fun fact? We went to high school together. Go Hawks! How does coming from an acting background impact your directing style?
You know, a part of it was at the start of the process, my big thing was trust. Putting trust in the people that, you know, there's a lot of things that I'm really not great at when it comes to filmmaking, and I'm fully willing to admit that. And so putting trust in people like my DPs, putting trust in my editors, putting trust in my writers, it didn't matter. I knew that these people were talented, I knew that they were creative, and so I wanted to give them as much of the reins as possible while I would hopefully, you know, work with my actors. And I think it turned out pretty well, so I was excited about that.
That's a beautiful answer. We heard through the grapevine that there was a grilled cheese and soup event on set. What can you tell us about this?
So, you know, you gotta feed your crews. Please, if you're not feeding your crews, to do that. And usually we get Costco pizza, which is great. Shout out Costco pizza. But sometimes it's nice to do something else. And so I usually like to do one day where we make food for everyone. And cooking is just so much fun. And shout out to my lovely girlfriend Josie for helping me make all the food.
That was a really cute response. You guys set out to make a surreal film. Was there perhaps a surreal moment on set that you guys look back on and wonder how you were able to pull it off?
Yeah, I think one of the more complicated scenes we had to do was definitely the open mic ceremony, or open mic performance. And a lot of it was dealing with that big scarf that we had. And sometimes it was kind of hard to mess with the, mess with the details of like how it looks on the actor. So it was kind of, it was getting messy sometimes. So, as producers, we did a huddle. And we were kind of having a hard time dealing with the scarf. And I turn over my shoulder and Wyatt's giving the scarf directions, kind of taming it like a serpent. and then just because he's a great director, he gave the scarf direction, and you know that close-up where it goes around the neck, that was all the scarf, and that was all the directing of Mr. Wyatt Pounder.
Back in the audience. It is now actually time for a very brief intermission. It will be 8 minutes. Please get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, get a drink of water. We will see you back here shortly.
There's another bathroom that's like right over there that I think will be less crowded. Maybe I'm just doing my acting and myself too much of a performance, but I didn't really
No, Taylor, I'm being so serious.
like This was my first time seeing it.
Oh, it was so Taylor, you did a really good job. You should be proud of yourself. And we saw the hard work you put into that.
I remember hearing about you going down. Bitch, I look so chopped on that. That's hiding. I think it looks so beautiful. Wait, I really do need to put this.
There's an
we're all ready to go. Please, can I have up to the stage the producers of Devour? I love what you got going on here.
Thank you. So this is my film, Devour. Just quick shout out to my lovely crew. Zach, Phoebe, Kayla is just a dream, friends.
question for you. What do the vegetables symbolize, and what was the sensual eating symbolic of?
Thank you. I think I'm kind of leaning into the ambiguity of the film, I'd say, and maybe it's something that I'm still dealing with. You know, what is desire, and how much do we go for it? Or was it vegetables?
Or was it vegetables? All right. What drew you to the farm/barn setting for this film?
I grew up on a kind of a smaller farm, so it's a landscape I'm very familiar with, and there's a lot of stillness and growth there. A lot of kind of poetics going into that.
Your film was non-dialogue. What drew you to that? And what did you want in your film to speak for itself?
Great question. I think that definitely pulls back to the last question of kind of the location where it's filmed. Pretty quiet, but I think a lot of life happens in kind of the silence, and so it's fun to kind of highlight that and just think about it.
Beautiful answers. Thank you so much. OTS's dating profile and phone mugging. And we'll have the producers come up on stage to introduce the film and themselves. Can I get a round of applause, please?
Hi everybody, I'm Vanessa, secretary for OTS, and I produced these segments.
Hi, I'm Kai Wilson. I directed and wrote for Dating Profile. I directed Phone Mugging, there we go. And not pictured here is Quinn, who directed and also wrote Phone Mugging. Yeah.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Okay, give me your wallets, valuables, and anything else that might fetch me a few bucks. And you won't get too hurt.
Oh my god,
Don't worry, babe. Just give me a moment.
Babe, we're being mugged right now, do something!
Yeah, for sure.
Hello? Valuables? Knife? Remember?
Ugh, my boyfriend's being a selfish asshole right now, and I'm being mugged!
Didn't know you felt that way, babe.
If you two don't hand over something right now, I'm gonna have to stab the both of you. You two aren't giving me much choice. I'm gonna get to stabbing!
Give me 2 seconds.
Wait, babe. Who is this guy?
Valuables? Knife? Remember?
Pick that up. What do you want?
Have you heard of the apps? I've been on the apps.
Like what? Tinder, Grindr?
Twitter, Tumblr, that sort of thing. I've gotten 0 hits on my profile. 0 talks, chats.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking for feedback, but I'm not taking suggestions, and I don't need your help. Please.
Sure, fine. Okay. So right off the bat, your profile name is me.
Yeah, I wanted to start off with what's most important to me.
You don't want people to know your real name?
Just keep reading.
I like studying in the McHenry Library. Okay, that's nice. Shows you're studious. And that's the first thing you want people to know about you?
No, the first thing I want them to know is that my name is me.
But it's not.
Yeah, but lying gets you chicks. Everything I put on there is a lie.
I love you.
It's even better than Q.
Looking for my best friend, my other half, and my personal assistant? I don't think you want to go on a dating app for a personal assistant.
Oh, those aren't qualities I want in a partner. Those are just things I'm looking for.
Catch me if you can? Can? What does that even mean?
I just have the hots for a working girl in the food packaging industry.
We will not be open. Okay, that's a reasonable request.
Yeah, I want to keep all my secrets, especially my woman on the side.
Must have valid driver's license, a food handler's permit, and be able to lift 50 pounds of equipment.
Just in case.
Must be able to drink 5 pina coladas in the rain.
Just in case.
Must be fast, must be skilled in the art of the blade.
Chop chop, you know?
Must be skilled in the art.
In case we need to whip up a Picasso or what have you.
Must not last longer than 15 seconds.
I'm not really looking for commitment.
I bite.
In case we have food.
I talk back.
In case we're having a conversation.
I like virgin mojitos. Again, with the line breaks.
Well, I don't want someone else to use my cup first.
Oh wait, this one's actually pretty cute. You should keep it. I steal hearts.
Well, that's not gonna get me chicks. Cause it's not a lie.
What? I am not providing you an alibi.
Please.
Hilarious. Can we get the producers and the director back on stage, please? Hey, y'all. Why did you decide to put together a segment from last quarter with a segment from this quarter?
Yeah, so we decided to do that because 2 of our segments is equivalent to like the amount of a pre-recorded sketch, and we also wanted to keep our live exclusive to it being live, and so that's why we decided to combine both of these segments. We have some flowers for you as well. Okay, so what is the difference between filming a segment and filming a short film?
That's a great question. The biggest thing is just that we film our segments in an hour. This was done during a general meeting. It was really fast, really guerrilla, really, I don't know, I just really like doing it. We were able to use the gimbal. There's that gimbal in the SCTV closet that nobody uses, apparently, except for us. And it's awesome just to be able to use new equipment, get things done fast, get things done kind of, I want to say sloppy, that's the wrong word, but like just like fast and like awesome. I don't know. Guerrilla filmmaking.
And Quinn was the director, right?
For the phone line.
Okay, but who was the director for the other one? Okay. What was it like directing a project that you also wrote?
Yeah, that's a great question. Honestly, it was really refreshing because, well, firstly, I had a whole writer's room team backing me. Shout out writer's room, that was really awesome. They were able to tell me what was not funny, so we got to cut this down like a minute. But the big thing is just that, like, between the writers room, between the actors, they were able to create this like great character that I could never have brought out myself. So the big thing was kind of just letting myself sit back and enjoy the performance and enjoy whatever it brought to it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Would we please welcome to the stage the producers for FPC's Writer's Block.
Hi everyone, my name's Maya. I'm one of your producers for Writer's Block.
Hi, I'm Tori. I'm one of the co-producers. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm one of the producers.
Hi, I'm Diego, and I'm one of the co-producers.
We just want to say thank you so much to our amazing and insanely talented casting crew. The passion just speaks for itself, so enjoy Writer's Block.
Who is it? Hello? Who is it? Swear to fucking God.
Florence, I know, I am so sorry. It is so late, but I need to tell you about the date I was just on. I met him on one of my dating apps yesterday, which I know I was a little wary about because we know what happened the last time I was on the dating apps with Mr. 35, but I could be 23 for you, baby. But it went so swimmingly. Oh, he picked me up in his big ass truck and he told me he's in a band called Cynthia Serpents, which is a great name, by the way. And he works on some solo EDM projects and he likes to rock climb and race his friends on the 17 after shotgunning a few beers, and he is just like, oh, all around a good time. But like, I don't know if I'm gonna see him again. It was really fun, but he uses way too many emojis. Like, I'm not that funny. You do not need to respond with 4 laughing face emojis after I ask you not to drink and drive. Like, a little bit freakish behavior if I do say so myself, but... Anyways, how are you doing, Florence? Florence!
Sorry. I'm just so tired right now.
Did you not hear a word I just said?
Yeah, I did. He sounds like a great guy.
Lawrence, you look terrible. Is everything all right? How long have you been in here? Have you been eating? You smell like cigarettes and old pennies.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just been trying to get the script done that was due over a week ago, and I've already asked for an extension until tomorrow, and I have nothing written down, and it all just feels so fucking pointless, and I'm so tired, and I don't think I've been outside in 3 days.
What is going on? You can usually get stuff like this done in just a couple of hours. You love writing. That's why you're here in the first place. Is there something holding you back?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. You want to know how my professor laid out this assignment? He called it a film adaptation, but what he really means is ask AI for an outline and build around that. He even had the audacity to say we're never going to make it in the film industry because of the onset AI and everything just being put onto streaming services.
Yeah,
Yeah, with an assignment like this, no shit, we're never gonna make it. You know, I've only touched a camera once since being here. With all the budget cuts, there's only a limited amount of production equipment for all the film students. And this fucking school, it claims to be all about the arts, but it's the first thing they get rid of once they realize they're spending more money than they're making. I just feel so drained, and everything just feels so out of reach, and I'm questioning it. Is it even worth it? Sage, what the fuck? I'm knocking some sense into you. I can't hear you drone on like this, feeling all sorry for yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, this isn't how I want to be treated after expressing my personal feelings to you. Where is the creative and ambitiously driven filmmaker who was determined to be a successful screenwriter at the age of 25? Because I am not looking at them. They are definitely not in this room. You know what? You need to get re-inspired and get the fuck out of this godforsaken dorm room.
Sage, get off my bed. I have downstairs neighbors.
Come on! We are getting you out of here and into the outside world.
Shouldn't I be working on my assignment rather than being dragged away from it?
Nonsense! Don't you need to feel a tinge of inspiration before writing anything? Staring at your computer screen, grasping for ideas is going to get you nowhere.
I just don't know where to start with this here project. Usually it comes to me, but lately I've been feeling like a tumbleweed blown aimlessly in the wind.
Florby Ubinok Shubibe, Naroga Parabolala, Narogi.
Nipku Zor Dagbadish.
Florby Shuba Agala, Kara Balabala. Ogi. Sarana Kara. Florence! I'm sorry you feel like your dreams are out of reach, but if there's anyone who can achieve them, it's you. The world needs more people like you to fuel their own inspirations.
Thank you, Sage. That really means a lot to me.
Come on. It's time to show the world that you are a force to be reckoned with. Go get that script done and show that buck-ass professor that you are meant for the big screen.
Did you end up doing the homework or no?
All right, everybody, settle down, settle down. Thanks for coming into your required film screening. Please stay seated for the duration of this presentation. Thank you, and grades will be posted whenever I'm done with them.
Rowan actually work on this film. I don't know if you spotted me, but I was in there just a little bit. And Rowan did an amazing job on the animations. Your film deals with the rise of AI in creative industries. Why is this an important film topic to be talking about right now?
Obviously, fuck AI, first of all. The school can continue to push AI on us, it will just make us create even more. And with that being said, I want to shout out our beautiful writer, Avalon. So thank you so much, Avalon, and thank you so much to our cast and crew.
Alright, hey guys. If you had to be stuck in one of the genres in the film for the rest of your life, which one would you pick?
The realm from the end, yeah. I'm gonna go with space.
I'll go with film noir.
I'm gonna go with space too, that was a good one.
I love Western films, so that's the Western.
No one asked me, but I would also choose Western. What was it like to direct a script based, what was it like to direct a film based on a script that was fully finished rather than being a part of the writing process?
Yeah, it was really interesting because I've been on both sides of the equation. I've written for FPC, and then this was my first time directing. And I know what it's like to be in the writer's room. We usually have like the director with us, if not for the first couple sessions, just to kind of get that voice in the room. But it was really interesting having a script that was already written because I feel like it gave us more time, and I feel like all the like creative departments were able to flesh out their vision even more, and it was so cohesive. I think this is one of the most like cohesive like teams I've ever worked on, our department heads. So and just the whole film, everyone worked together so well. And I feel like it's because we had time, we had more time to like build that rapport with everyone. Yeah, and we got to knock that thing out in one weekend. So shout out us.
Thank you guys so much. Beautiful work. And next up. Our next film, can we please have the creator of Cherry on Top come to the stage? Here she comes from the rafters.
Hello, my name is Kathleen. I'm the director and editor for Cherry on Top. Unfortunately, I didn't make this for my film 170B class in Quentin. Shout out. This film is about a young man talking about his memories with a young woman named Cherry, so I hope you'll enjoy it.
I don't even know where to begin. My cherry on top. This girl has changed me in ways I thought were inconceivable for a guy like me. She's the type of person that just makes you want to be better just by being around her. It doesn't hurt that she's absolutely beautiful too. Without her, I would probably still be going about life as a sad, sorry individual with a chip on my shoulder. But she changed that. It's crazy. If you really knew me, you'd know how truly crazy that is, and it only speaks volumes to her character. Whenever I talk to Cherry about the future and our dreams and fears, she will always say this one corny line: things will work out eventually. And I would always think to myself, yeah, right. Anyways, I was at the hotel she worked at as a barista, ranting to her about my problems as I drank the vanilla mocha she made me that I definitely paid for. I was going on and on about my problems until she cut me off and said that one corny line again: things will work out eventually. This time, you could tell she really believed it with her whole being. And somehow, her annoyingly overwhelming optimism took a hold on me and started to make sense. I mean, it had to make sense to me in that situation. Soon, that sentiment started to follow me everywhere. She transformed me, a stubborn pessimist, into an unrelenting, unabashed optimist. Can you believe it? If you told me this 3 months ago, I sure wouldn't. It's funny, I've progressed more in the last 3 months than I have in the past 3 years with this newfound outlook on life, and for that, I thank her immensely. Cherry and I were sitting at a park bench when I asked her this one question. Do you have to choose to be happy, or are you just happy? And she responded, almost instinctively, I think I'm happy all the time. I have nothing to be unhappy about. She then went on to list the many things she's grateful for in her life. Family, friends, her health, a roof over her head, and the fact that she was here in this park, safe and enjoying the company of a cute guy. I don't know why, but her response evoked a visceral feeling within me. It flipped a switch inside me emotionally, but it took some time for my mind to follow suit. Eventually, I came to understand what she meant. I realized that happiness isn't something that is sought. Happiness is a consequence of realizing all the things you're grateful for. I'm glad she made me realize that happiness was always just around the corner, patiently waiting for me to acknowledge it. Being unable to stay present really messed with my ability to remember my memories. But after spending so much time with Cherry, my mind couldn't help but stay anchored in the present. It came easy. I don't know how, but her energy almost required you to stay present. After we finished talking about the intimate details of our lives, I took a moment to really soak up the environment around me like a sentimental cornball. I remember the little details, the brisk air cooling my skin, the trees waving back at me, the sunlight beaming through the leaves, the dogs running around, and Cherry giggling to my left. A memory I will never forget and will always cherish because her presence anchored me down to the present. Crazy thing is, she's not even my girlfriend. Can you believe that? I'm gushing so much about this girl and I'm not even her boyfriend. But I guess the first step in showing her how much I love her is becoming just that, her boyfriend. I'm scared, but I'm gonna ask to be hers the next time I see her.
Dude, love is beautiful. And that film was beautiful. Can we please get Kathleen back on the stage? So, some questions for you. This film started as a letter. Who had the idea to turn it from a letter into a film?
Me. I had to work on it for an assignment, as you all know. But my boyfriend never had the opportunity to make films, and he's an incredible writer, so I was like, oh my god, like, I think this would be a really good idea, so I decided to pitch it, and we had to like cut down the letter because it was really vulnerable and personal, so yeah.
What inspired the letter format and montage behind the film?
So originally I was going to change the narrative of this film. Originally I was gonna die, but I was like, that's kind of harsh, and I didn't want to change the writing style. And I feel like I learned a lot of, I think my boyfriend taught me how to love, and I was like, I think we need to like, just keep it how it is.
We have one more question. This is hard-hitting journalism, you guys. Was the coffee that day actually free?
No. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. All right, you guys, that was our final film of the night. Can we get one more round? Right now, we're gonna move on to awards, so I see you guys all. Thank you for doing that. Get voting for real. a second, we're just gonna get into the Golden Slug Awards. So, if you're done taking, vote first, and then we're gonna have producers, please come to the stage and grab the Golden Slug Award that you're going to give to your Golden Slug when you can.
on this end with cash grab.
So this first award, we are giving to a certain person that has gone above and beyond on set, pre-production and during production. They really hauled and did the most for us, and we genuinely would have not been able to do and have all the cool shit you saw in the film without this person and their beautiful, beautiful mind. So we would love to give, also, they were our runner to get us food, so we genuinely would not be sustained without them on set. And we would love to give this award to Steph Dumale.
Alright, so for our second person, this is someone who didn't even really sign up, but I know them, and I reached out to them at the last second, and I said, hey, I need your help, and I knew that I could depend on them, I knew that I could rely on them, and they came through, and every day they had us just
moving so fast, getting everything done we needed to do. I'd always come up, I'd be like, hey, are we late? They'd say, yeah, super. We were never late. We were always like 45 minutes ahead of schedule. So I just want to thank Catherine Jones, our incredible
Alright, for Writer's Block, we'd like to give our first Golden Slug to someone that's brain is just so creative and beautiful and was just always on top of every single part of production, and they are also just the most fun person to work with. Please give a warm welcome to Maya Dillon.
For Writer's Block, this goes to someone who stepped into a new role and did an amazing job at keeping us on track and on time and kept production running smoothly, and we seriously could not have done it without you, Claire Evans.
Our first person, unfortunately, I don't think is here, Kendall Conlon. To put a spotlight on all that she contributed to our art department, the practical effects that came out great on screen, and just the vibes that she contributed to set. So, our second person is somebody who, I feel like production went like suspiciously smoothly, so then post-production is kind of where things might have gotten a little choppy, but they really held it together and they locked in so hard and just made this film really what it was. Can Alice Levinson?
To bring up Liam for the Gold Slug Award. Liam showed up. So, and he was helping in every aspect. So thank you, Liam. We're very grateful.
This person has been really freaking great for OTS, honestly. One time brought an entire camera to set that we really needed as a prop. It was crazy. Has been wonderful in our live, in so many things last quarter. Showed up and really, I don't know. This is an awesome person. Hi, Maya Clark, come up.
Thank you so much, producers. You guys can go sit back down and we will get into the committee/Academy Awards. All right. Hey, without editing, a film would just be a series of really long, boring takes. The award for Best Editing goes to Alice Levinson.
song, can you hear me? Good cinematography is like Eastfield at sunset. It makes me want to go ooh and ah and stare at it and take pretty, pretty pictures. The award for best cinematography goes to Oliver Kidd.
All right. Hey, I know a thing or two about performances, huh? I'm up here. The award for best performance goes to Alex Dominguez and Ripon.
Good lighting is kind of like a facelift. I think it can give any scene, make it look polished, moody, visually stunning. Lighting is very, very important. The winner for best lighting goes to Natalie Barman.
Hey, since before the age of talkies, and no, I'm not talking about the chip, music and cinema have gone hand in hand. The award for best score goes to Levi Johnson.
Costuming is so important in immersing the audience in the world of the film. The best costume design goes to Victoria Ramirez for Audio Slug.
In your life, have you ever been asked a question? Yeah. Have you ever answered it? Yeah. Well, now you have, okay. You've engaged in a dialogue. The award for best dialogue goes to Kai Wilson and Quinn Wild for phone mugging / dating.
Good special effects are hard to come by these days, and I think the best effects really elevate a film and make it super, super believable. The award for best effects goes to Austin Micah for
Film is art, yes or no? Yes! True, you guys win. The award for best artistic direction goes to Kathleen Nicole. the entire cast and crew of Unravel. Can we get one more round of applause for
All right, we are going to present little trophies to the producers and the director.
I didn't have anything prepared. That being said, I want to thank everyone so much for coming out tonight. This is, in my opinion, such an important part of being a student, is going to events like these, participating in art. It's a really, really scary time right now, and art is being defunded, art is being disrespected. And I think it's important that we all, show up, we all support, and so you guys are doing your part, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, you all, all of you that worked on all of these films, they were so fantastic, and I love them so much. So thank you.
Before we let you out of here tonight, please respond to our feedback QR code that will be up. That is currently up on the screen. I had such a fun time hosting this film fest, and I think you guys have been an amazing audience.
Agreed. Hey, also, if you got a Golden Slug Award, you are entitled to a rose. So feel free to come back up and grab a rose if you want it. Sorry we didn't give those to you. Also, if you received a committee award, you are entitled to the card that we read with your award in it, if you're into junk journaling or anything like that. So feel free to come back up on stage and get that as well. And hey, we love you guys, and have a beautiful night.
That was good. That was probably